I mean, when I just focus on emotions, I am distracting my thoughts. Sorry for my bad English. I think that a lot of the time the thoughts are byproducts of ignoring the emotions. Like when there's lots of identification. So when you're focusing on your feelings, like so say if you're feeling worry, the thoughts are wanting to go into something that you're worried about. So a feeling of worry comes up, and then there's like an obsessive thought of worry about something. And I don't see it as by focusing on the feelings you're distracting from the thoughts. Yes, that is happening, but it's the feelings come first. So it's because there's been an ignorance of the feelings and a deregulation of the body through identification and through maybe inappropriate caregivers in childhood that didn't help you deal with your feelings. So then there is this excessive thought that's happening. So you might think that it's a bad thing that's distracting from the thoughts, because maybe you have to deal with things, and you do have to deal with things. So if there is some very difficult situation happening in your life, it's great to go and talk to somebody about it to help them explore that with you on that level. So we do have to deal with things happening in life. So say if your whole life is crumbling, you know, just focusing on the feeling is great, but there needs to be action as well happening. So there needs to be an addressing of that, which would happen through thought. But if it's becoming overwhelming, work with somebody. So I understand what you mean. Like, so say if like your whole marriage is going to pop because of an external factor and you're losing your job. And so then you're just completely meditating, so you don't have to deal with the thoughts which go into stress land. Yeah. I think it's really great to come down to the feelings, but we do have to deal with life. And, you know, when these situations are happening, and if you're finding you can't think about it rationally by yourself, reach out to someone else. There's no shame in that. It's like therapists are considered shameful in our society, which I think is really wrong. It's really okay to reach out to somebody that has studied a lot about psychology and personal relationships and dynamics and ask them, you know, how would be a more balanced way of addressing this.